All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And for Miami, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Mitchell in at the point. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Now here's Hero. Powell passes to Wiggins. Miami moving it around. It's Powell on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Over Williams. Powell's shot is off. SGA surveying the D. Dort outside. Launches it. On target from range.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Mitchell, the pass to Powell. Powell, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell finds Powell. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, Adebayo's going to work inside. And that's what they want him to do.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren, the pass to Dort. Stolen by Hero. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins. Now Hero. Powell, a screen on Dort. Hero. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Outside, Williams. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Outside Adebayo. Hero, the pass to Powell. Lets the 3 fly. Hartenstein pulls it in.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Back to Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Now here's SGA. Here's Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Holmgren. And Hero grabs the board. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Here's SGA. Miami making their last shot. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Mitchell. SGA, good.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Powell. From behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Dort outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. Adebayo feeling it out a bit. Powell finds Wiggins. Outside Mitchell. From deep. For 3, Powell. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Hero outside. A screen on Dort. Hero, the pass to Powell. Gets the three to fall. Powell's got 6 points.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Hartenstein. Hounded by Adebayo. Shot from 12. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. 6 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And his teams run through the finish line of the season, Grant. There must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
Free throw's good. Adebayo.
Yeah, Bam's a little undersized for his position, but he makes up for it with great effort, athleticism, and intensity.
Miami making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. And both free throws good for Adebayo. Stan, while they're cobbling together an offense, the Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, B.A., only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating. Making that commitment's a key pillar of the Heat culture.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And let's have a look at which point guards have posted the best steals numbers over this past month. 5th is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, he's a pest. He gets under your skin. I mean, all these players have the combination of quickness and intelligence you want in a point guard.
Well, when you have someone who can orchestrate your offense and be the point of attack on defense, it makes life a whole lot easier.
Now here's Powell. He's got 6. Pass to Hero. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Holmgren, hounded by Wiggins. And that one drops for him.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Powell outside. Jaquez against Williams. The kick out to Wiggins. Sinks it from distance.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Thunder with a lead. Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, SGA. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Brian, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Williams, following the 3-point basket by Miami. Up and in on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
It's Powell on the wing. Back to Hero. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Williams. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Dort for three. Rebound by the Heat. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from deep. He buries it from 3. 7 points for Jalen Williams.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Outside Jaquez. Back to Hero. This one for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside SGA. Dort finds Williams. No good on the triple. Miami has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Wiggins with it. Guarded now by Williams. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Powell's got 12.
Well, when you get the ball to Powell in a spot he likes, there's a good chance you're walking away with points.
And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick, Stan. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome. And with the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way player.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Ware's checked in for Miami. Yakachonas comes in for Hero. With only 1 game left, let's take a peek at how the final seedings could look in the West. You look at the Thunder, final stretch of the season, they've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they're gripping that #1 spot as tight as they can this last week of games. As they cruise into the postseason, they definitely want that top seed advantage.
Now here's Wiggins. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Outside Mitchell. Oh, swiped away. Here's Yakachonas. Adebayo from long range. Powell outside. Fires for 3. Just 5 to shoot. Tries yet again. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 14.
Well, I'll tell you, Powell can score just about any way he needs to. Contact does not bother him.
Wiggins passes to Wallace. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul. Larson's checked in for Miami. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Holmgren's checked in. .144 left now in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. 1:36 left in the first quarter. Pass to Ware. Powell surveying the D. Here's Yakachonas. Checked by Mitchell. Clock at 6. Now Ware. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. And the Heat lead by 3.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Now here's Mitchell. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Ware with it. Williams defending. Pass to Yakachonas. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Jalen Williams.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes a first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Mitchell, the pass to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Screen by Holmgren. And it's off from three-point range. Heat leading by 3. Pass to Yakichonis. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Powell. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. It's been all about Norman Powell for the Miami Heat. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. More 2K action in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. Chet Holmgren out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Jalen Williams. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Joe in a shooting guard. Now here's Holmgren. Last game with 30. Holmgren powers through traffic.
There aren't many 7-footers who can attack guys off the dribble as well as Holmgren. He'll make you pay if you're too aggressive.
Pass to Powell. Here's Yakichonis. There, the screen. On the take. Jacks up a 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Mitchell. Again, Oklahoma City.
You have to stay up on him in that mid-range area. He's deadly from there.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Wallace outside. Screen by Holmgren. Now here's Wallace. He's guarded closely. The 3 from Mitchell. Larson with a rebound. Miami leading by 6 to the paint. Here's Jaquez. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Now Wallace. Still without a bucket. Screen by Holmgren. The 3-ball. Wallace misses. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Heat. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. And again, it's Miami converting.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Wallace, right side. Holmgren outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Wallace gets the 3-ball to go. Wallace has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Miami has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. Mitchell's checked in for Miami. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Jaquez, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Larson. Shot clock at 6. Powell outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Wallace outside. Holmgren outside. Pass to Joe. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Mitchell. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Jaquez with a screen on Holmgren. For 3, Powell. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Heat lead by 9.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Mitchell, the pass to Holmgren. Pass to Joe. Fires from deep. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 6 rebounds in the game. Heat leading by 9. Here's Larson. It's Jaquez on the wing. Outside Mitchell. It's Powell on the wing. 14 points for him last game against Toronto.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Pass to Holmgren. There's the 3. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. Miami has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Powell outside. They grab their own miss. It's picked off. Here's Wiggins. Outside Mitchell. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got rebound number 8 now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside Mitchell. To the inside. Out to Powell. Shot clock at 5. Miami needs to get off a shot here with his first shot attempt. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist from Powell. Mitchell's got his first bucket in this one. Thunder trail by 14. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
So for Miami, Bam Adebayo comes in for Jaquez. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Larson. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Wallace. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. SGA with it. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers. Here's Williams. And the shot falls short that time.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Powell outside. Pass to Ware. Hero outside. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Hero's got 5 now.
Lackluster defense. showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists. But last year, I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor.
So it's Miami now, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, despite that turnover, they've done a decent job taking care of the ball, and they'll need to continue that if they want to hold on to this lead.
Larson's checked in for Powell. Thunder trail by 15. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Mitchell. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Pass to Ware. The 3 is up. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now here's SGA. He's got 15. Now Williams. Shot's good. SGA making the play. He's got 10.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Here's Hero. 14 points for him last game against Toronto. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the Heat lead by 13. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Shooting 2.
That's good from SGA. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
And the Heat making a change here. Fontecchio's checked in. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Miami moving it around. Hero for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Williams. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Miami leading by 11. Right side Adebayo. Bam! Going to work inside.
Nice pass by Hero. He is a highly skilled player.
Dort outside. And here's Hartenstein. He had 10 points in the win against the Clippers.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them not many more chances.
Now here's Fontecchio. Pass to Adebayo. Now Hero. Count it. His 4th bucket and 8 shots.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Mitchell. Now here's Ware. Williams defending. Hero for 3. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
That's his 3rd three-pointer now after not getting any in the opening period.
Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. That one's off. Still out of sync. Heat leading by 18. Hero outside. There's the triple. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. 1:44 left in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Williams finds Dort. Fires in the triple. So Dort's got 6 points.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Pass to Ware. Back to Mitchell. Hero outside. The three. Nails it from 3. 16 points for him.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Dort outside. Back to SGA. And he makes it on the layup. 19 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You're always a threat to blow up. That's what SGA's done tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Hero outside. Takes the 3. Here's Ware. And he jams it home with authority.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Outside, Williams. Dort outside. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Driving in, over Mitchell, and it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Hero right side. Hero with another miss.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish.
So it's the Miami Heat in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, where's your team getting its confidence and energy from in that first half?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of it off our defensive stops, and then once we got into a rhythm, then just started to, just make some tough ones, which sometimes happens when you see the ball go in.
Defense set the tone, though. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
For Miami, they'll be heading to the play-in tournament after this one, fighting an uphill battle for the playoffs.
Some high-pressure moments ahead, but makes for exciting television, doesn't it? And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Miami Heat.
They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. They can hit the 3, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Here's SGA. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Davion Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Powell in at the small forward. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, how about Adebayo? Just discarding the defender and finishing strong.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Dort. Williams from long range. Drains the triple. Williams has got 13 now.
Well, you can't let Williams be comfortable. You have to run Jalen off his shots.
Powell outside. Now here's Wiggins. Miami moving it around. Hero for three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Holmgren. Oh, Chad Holmgren standing tall.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Pass to Adebayo. Now Hero. 6 to shoot. Connects from downtown. Hero's got 19 points.
Well, this is what Hero is out here to do. He's a very reliable three-point scorer.
Outside, SGA. From downtown, Gilgeous-Alexander drills a three.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. It's Powell on the wing. Fires it. The Thunder pull it in. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. Yes, sir! Gilgeous-Alexander with a deep three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Now Mitchell, checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Hero on the wing. Over Dort. Hero, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 11-3 run. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Pass to Dort from outside the arc. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist of the night. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you, Brian.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Dort. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now just a 5-point Heat lead. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season. In third, the Heat.
Any chance this team gets to run, they take. A quick, athletic team on the break.
Here's Adebayo. 10 points for him. To win the cold spell. Adebayo rocking the rim.
And that was a timely basket to stop their momentum.
Thunder trail by 7. Outside, Williams. Holmgren outside. Left side, SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. Adebayo grabs the board.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Hero outside. Three-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 tonight. Hardenstein passes to Dort. SGA with it. He's got 27. The three. Here's Holmgren. Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Outside Adebayo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
First one falls for him. And so he's able to get one of two. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 18-6 run. Outside, SGA. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Dort outside. Pass to Hardenstein. The three from Holmgren. They get the rebound. Outside for Dort. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Miami leading by 6. Powell passes to Wiggins. Hero outside. And he banks in the layup. Hero's got 21.
Well, when Hero gets his offense going, he holds nothing back. He just keeps pouring it on.
Mitchell against SGA. Outside, Williams. Hardenstein a screen. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 6 here in the quarter.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Miami making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. Oklahoma City on D. It's a 5-point game. It's Wiggins on the wing. From 20 feet. Good on the bucket. Wiggins has got 5 points.
Yeah, good job by Wiggins. Playing at his pace and carving out space for his shot.
Pass to Wallace. And here's Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Now here's Adebayo. He's got 13. Powell outside. Back to Hero. Releases. Off target from the wing. Thunder trail by 4. Outside, SGA. Banked it in off the glass. SGA's got 29 points.
Yeah, making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Adebayo. Williams grabs the board. And Oklahoma City shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. That gives them the lead. 6 points for him.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Wiggins outside. Back to Powell. Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Adebayo, a screen on Holmgren. Wiggins from long range. SGA pulls it in.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
The kick out to Williams. Hero against SGA. Stolen by Hero. Fast break. Here come the Heat. He goes up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, this is where Hero can really hurt you. You can't let him shake free in transition.
Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Back to SGA. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Pass to Powell for 3. That one no good. Thunder with a lead. Now here's Hartenstein. He's scoreless. Here's Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hartenstein. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Outside Jaquez. Back to Wiggins. And stolen by Hartenstein. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Holmgren with a screen on Powell. Outside SGA. And it's good for 2. SGA's got 33.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Powell, a screen on SGA. Here's Hero. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So for Miami, Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Larson comes in for Wiggins. And Yakachonis subbed in for Tyler Hero. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Jalen Williams. Here's Wiggins. No points yet. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Here's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Heat trail by 6. Here's Yakachonis. Averaging around 6 a game. Jaquez, the pass to Powell. Fires the 3. Oklahoma City grabs the miss.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Jaime Jaquez.
When you're as good a passer and scorer as SGA, you'll get defenders to bite like that.
And the first one at the line is good. Mitchell's checked in for Miami. And he makes both free throws. 24 seconds left in the third. Five to shoot. Pass to Larson. Puts up a three. No luck on that one. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Mitchell out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Williams in at center, filling out the middle.
Talk about stepping up. I mean, that is a huge three-pointer.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
Now here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Pass to Holmgren. Down low. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Miami shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Over Williams. That one doesn't go. He's now 5 for 9 in this one. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 4. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren gets it to go.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Ware. Holmgren with the block. On the break. Mitchell, the pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is exactly why so many are high on Holmgren. When he takes over like this, he's unstoppable.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Adebayo, a screen on Mitchell. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with the muscle inside.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
No coverage that time. And the Thunder lead by 9.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
The 3 from Mitchell, and again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, This is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now here's Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Larson over Williams and misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Oklahoma City now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Mitchell. Screen by Holmgren. 4-3. Joe on the wing. From deep, Mitchell gets the 3 ball to go.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Now here's Adebayo. Here's Larson. Outside Mitchell. And there's the lob. Where? Nice persistence to tip it back in. Thunder leading by 13. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Ware. Then for Oklahoma City, Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's SGA. It's stolen by Jaquez. Wiggins with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Jaquez. Left side Adebayo. Clock at 6. And Miami again with the bucket.
Well, you have to love a player with the awareness that Bam has here. He knew the situation and beat the shot clock.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Beating the contact, Gilgeous-Alexander.
It doesn't matter what the defense does inside. Gilgeous-Alexander was determined to get through.
Back to Mitchell. Adebayo, a screen on SGA. Mitchell misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist by Williams. SGA's got 39. Heat trail by 15. Outside Mitchell. Adebayo against Holmgren. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Mitchell against SGA. Holmgren outside. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Wiggins. Mitchell up top. Miami moving it around. The jump hook. And he comes up with a bucket. And that's now 21 points for Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Wiggins against Wiggins. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 41.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Now here's Wiggins. Takes a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Wiggins passes to SGA. And he banks in the layup. SGA's got 43 points.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Back to Mitchell. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Holmgren with a screen on Mitchell. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Down by 15. Pass to Jaquez. Fires the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's Oklahoma City has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Count it. Good. Wiggins got his first 2 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Mitchell, the pass to Jaquez. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Outside Joe. From downtown, he buries it from 3. And the Thunder lead by 20.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now here's Adebayo. To stop the run, Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Jaquez against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Adebayo. Rejected by Holmgren.
Yeah, premier shot blocker. Holmgren may be slight of frame, but he's never running from the fray.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Outside Joe. Wiggins from long range. That one doesn't drop. Heat trail by 20. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Mitchell. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander driving to the basket. Over Mitchell. The Thunder with another miss. Miami's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Wiggins looking around from outside the arc. Offensive rebound, Heat, and they get it back. Back to Adebayo. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
You gotta love the extra effort from Adebayo to keep the possession alive, grabbing the board and turning it into points of his own.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. Here's Holmgren. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth. Now Gilgeous-Alexander lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 45 points.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. Both free throws good from Mitchell. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. SGA against Mitchell. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's closely guarded.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Thunder.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Wiggins outside. Here's Hero. Adebayo a screen on Dort. Now Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. And the 3 misses. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Williams looking around. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.